Dear students, I am Mr Narendra Jangale from Kokhle Education Society's M Bhatt Highschool, Parel. Welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to study SSC Algebras practice set 1.4. In this practice sets, the equations are reducible to linear equations, means equations reducible to the pair of linear equations or simultaneous equations. Dear students, I have already uploaded 2 videos on YouTube for you. First video is on graphical method, that is practice set 1.2, and second video is on Cramer's rule or practice set 1.3. So please watch that videos for practice set 1.2 and 1.3. Now today we are going to study that practice set 1.4. If you like my channel, like my videos, then press the like button and subscribe my channel. So let us start our lecture. Dear students, here we are going to study linear equations in 2 variable from that chapter, practice set 1.4. So let us study. So students, here it is practice set 1.4, equations reducible to a pair of linear equations. In this practice set, if we observe that equation, then that equation is not a linear equation by observation, but we can convert that into a linear equation, then we have to solve it. So without wasting the time, let us start practice set 1.4. So here it is a first example from practice set 1.4, that is 2 upon x minus 3 upon y is equal to 15. Second equation, 8 upon x plus 5 upon y is equal to 77. So in 8th standard, we studied that laws of indices. So revise that part first. According to the laws of indices, when 1 upon x is there, the meaning is x raised to minus 1. Means whenever the variable is in denominator, the index is negative. So in this example, the variables are in the denominator, that means their indices are negative. That means these are not linear equations. We have to convert it into linear equation. Second thing, this 2 upon x, this term, the meaning of this term is 2 multiplied by 1 upon x. 2 upon x can be written as 2 multiplied by 1 upon x. And this second term, 3 upon y. So 3 upon y can be written as 3 multiplied by 1 upon y. So multiplication of numerators, 2 ones are 2 and x into x. So here 3 ones are 3 and y. So in this way, this 2 by x or 3 by y can be written as 2 multiplied by 1 upon x. Now in this method, instead of this 1 upon x, we have to substitute another letter a, and instead of this 1 upon y, we have to substitute another variable b. So is it clear? So let us solve that example. Here our first equation is 2 by x minus 3 by y is equal to 15. So convert it into linear equation. How? So first we have to consider 1 upon x is equal to a and 1 upon y is equal to b. Now substitute these values of a and b instead of 1 upon x and instead of 1 upon y in both the equations. So this first equation becomes 2a, 2 into 1 upon x means 2a, minus 3b, 3 into 1 upon y. So it is 3b is equal to 15. This is our equation number 1. Now second equation, convert it into linear equation. 8 means 8 upon x means 8 into 1 upon x. So it is 8a plus 5b is equal to 77. This is equation number 2. Now if we observe both the equations, these are the linear equations in two variable. So this is the pair of linear equation in two variable, or we called it as simultaneous equation. Now you can solve these equations by any method, either substitution method, graphical method, or that Cramer's rule. So mostly we prefer algebraic method or Cramer's rule, not a graphical method. So let us solve by algebraic method. So in algebraic method, yani exercise 1.1, practice set 1.1, observe the coefficient of variable a and variable b. So what we have to observe? The coefficient of which variable are equal, either a or b. Now in this example, the coefficient of a are 2 and 8 and coefficients of b are 3 and 5. Means in both the cases coefficients are unequal, not equal. So make them equal. So how to make them equal? By multiplying equation number 1 by 4, we get this 2 4s are 8 and this coefficient of a becomes equal. So multiply equation 1 by 4. इक्वेशन 1 को क्या करना है? 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. So this equation becomes 4 2s are 8a minus 4 3s are 12b is equal to 15 4s are 60. This is our equation number 3. Now observe this equation number 2 and equation number 3. Compare these two equations. The coefficient of which variable are equal? A. The coefficient of A are equal now. B are different. Now second point, observe the sign of that coefficient, plus plus. Both having equal sign, so we have to subtract. We have to subtract one equation from the other equation. So subtract third equation from second. So subtract 3 from 2. So equation 3 2 में से subtract करना है, यानी first we have to write equation 2. Equation 2 is 8a plus 5b is equal to 77. This is equation 2 minus equation 3 is 8a minus 12b is equal to 60. So this is 2 and this is 3. So subtract 3 from 2. Now while subtracting, you know, we have to change the sign. Add and change the sign of second term. This becomes plus, this becomes minus. Here 8a and minus 8a get cancelled. 12 plus 5, 17b is equal to 77 minus 60 is 17. So b is equal to 1. So we get the value of the variable b. Here variable a gets eliminated. A variable eliminated हो गया and we get the value of b. Now we have to find the value of a. To find the value of a, substitute this value of b in equation 2 or equation 1. Now we have to we are going to substitute in second equation. So this is the second equation having plus sign, all plus sign. 8a plus 5b is equal to 77. So substituting b is equal to 1 in equation 2, we get, so equation 2, first rewrite that equation 2, 8a plus 5b is equal to 77. Now substitute b is equal to 1, 8a plus 5 into 1 is equal to 77. So we get 8a plus 5 is equal to 77. Therefore 8a is equal to this 77 minus this 5. So 8 8a is equal to 72 and a is equal to 9. So in this way we get the value of b is equal to 1, a is equal to 9. So many students directly write the solution. A is equal to 9, so solution is 9, 1. But remember, the equation is given in the form x and y. The variables are x and y. So we have to find the value of x and y only. So resubstitute the value of a and b. So next step, our next step is resubstituting a is equal to 1 upon x and b is equal to 1 upon y. So again we have to resubstitute that values. So here a is equal to 1 upon x, b is equal to 1 upon y. Now, but a is equal to 9 is equal to 1 upon x and b is 1 is equal to 1 upon y. So x is equal to reciprocal of this is 1 upon 9 and y is equal to reciprocal of 1 is 1. So solution of the given equations is equal to, write the value of x 1 upon 9 and then the value of y. So in this way we can solve that equations which are reducible to the linear equation. So let us revise. The equations are given like this: 2 upon x minus 3 upon y is equal to 15, 8 upon x plus 5 upon y is equal to 77. So first, by observation, these are not a linear equations. We have to convert it into linear equations. So how to convert in linear equation? So let 1 upon x is equal to a, 1 upon y is equal to b. So after substituting 1 upon x is equal to a and 1 upon y is equal to b, we get equation 1, 2a minus 3b is equal to 15, and equation 2, 8a plus 5b is equal to 77. Now we have to solve these two equations by any method, either substitution or determinant method. So by multiplying this equation 1 by 4, the coefficient of a becomes equal. So we get 8a minus 12b is equal to 60 after multiplying by 4. Now equation 2 and 3, we have to consider these two equations. Here the coefficient of a are equal, their signs are also equal, therefore subtract one equation from the other. So we have to subtract 3 from 2. So first write equation 2, 8a plus 5b is equal to 77 minus this equation 3. Then while subtracting, we have to add the second equation, but we have to change the sign of all terms of second equation. So here the signs are changed. 8a minus 8a get cancelled, so one variable eliminate. We get b is equal to 1. Now substitute this value of b in equation 2, we get a is equal to 9. Now resubstitute the values of a and b. When we resubstitute a is equal to 1 upon x and b is equal to 1 upon y, we get x is equal to 1 upon 9 and y is equal to 1. This is our solution. So in this way we can solve the examples. Now let us see more examples from this exercise. Dear students, now here it is the second equation, second example from practice set 1.4. 10 upon x plus y plus 2 upon x minus y is equal to 4. The second equation is 15 upon x plus y minus 5 upon x minus y is equal to minus 2. Here the variables are in the denominator x plus y, x minus y, x minus y. So here again remember this 10 upon x plus y is nothing but, let us see in a rough work. This 10 upon x plus y, the meaning of this 10 upon x plus y means 10 multiplied by 1 upon x plus y, and this 2 upon x minus y is nothing but 2 into 1 upon x minus y. So here again substitute 1 upon x plus y is equal to a and 1 upon x minus y is equal to b. Then we get the linear equations. So let 1 upon x plus y is equal to a and 1 upon x minus y is equal to b. Now substitute these values of a and b in equation 1 and 2. So equation 1 becomes 10 upon x plus y. So instead of this there is a, so here it is 10a plus 2 into 1 upon x minus y. 1 upon x minus y means b, means 2 into b, 2b is equal to 4. We get equation number 1. Is it clear? Now similarly we have to write this second equation in the form of a and b. So 15a minus 5b is equal to minus 2. This is equation number 2. Now we have to solve these two equations, equation 1 and equation 2, by algebraic method. So here observe the coefficient of a. The coefficient of a are 10 and 15. Coefficient of b are 2 and 5. The coefficient of both the variables are unequal, so we can make them equal. If we multiply this equation 1 by 5 and if we multiply this equation 2 by 2, we get 2 5s are 10 and 5 2s are 10. So the coefficient of b becomes equal. So we have to write multiplying equation 1 by 5 and equation 2 by 2. So equation 5 we have to multiply it by 5. So 5 tens are 50a plus 5 2s are 10b is equal to 5 4s are 20. This is our equation number 3. And multiply equation 2 by 2, we get 15 2s are 30a minus 5 2s are 10b is equal to 2 2s are 4. This is equation 4. Now solve this equation 3 and 4. If we observe equation 3 and 4, the coefficient of b are equal and then signs are different. So we have to add equation 3 and 4. So adding equation 3 and 4, we get. So first write equation 3, 50a plus 10b is equal to 20 and plus 30a minus 10b is equal to minus 4. While adding 50 plus 30, here it is 80a. This plus 10b minus 10b get cancelled. So here b is eliminated, is equal to 16. So we get a is equal to 16 divided by 80, means a is equal to 1 upon 5. So in this way we get the value of a. Now substitute this value of a in equation 3 or equation 4. Now substitute this value in equation 3. Here it is equation 3. Now substituting a is equal to 1 upon 5 in equation 3, we get. So first write equation 3. Equation 3 is 50a plus 10b is equal to 20. Here we have to substitute a is equal to 5. So 50 multiplied by a is equal to 1 upon 5. Here it is the value of a, plus 10b is equal to 20. So 5 ones are 5 tens are. So we get 10 plus 10b is equal to 20. Therefore 10b is equal to 20 and this minus 10. So we get b is equal to 10b is equal to 10, b is equal to 1. So in this way we get the value of b is equal to 1 and value of a is equal to 1 upon 5. Now here we get the value of a and value of b, but we have to find the value of x and y, not a and b. So let us find the value of x and y, because our given equations are in the form of x and y. So here we consider 1 upon x is x plus y is equal to a, 1 upon x minus y is equal to b. Now resubstitute that values. Now let us resubstitute the values of a and b. So resubstituting a is equal to 1 upon x plus y, because we have taken 1 upon x plus y is equal to a, and here b is equal to 1 upon x minus y. Now here we get a is equal to 1 upon 5 and b is equal to 1. So substitute a is equal to 1 upon x plus y, but a is equal to 1 upon 5 is equal to 1 upon x plus y. So by cross multiplication, this is the first part of this equation. By cross multiplication we get one equation, x plus y is equal to 5. This is our equation number 5. Now second part, b is equal to 1 upon x minus y, but b is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to 1 upon x minus y. Here we get the value of b. B is equal to 1. So resubstitute this value. So we get by cross multiplication x minus y is equal to 1. This is equation number 6. Now solve these two equations, equation number 5 and equation number 6, to get the value of x and y. These are the very simple equation. By adding equation 5 and 6, we get x plus y is equal to 5, this equation number 5, plus x minus y is equal to 1. Now add this equation, x plus x 2x, y get cancelled, is equal to 5 plus 1 6. Now x is equal to 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we get the value of x is equal to 3. Now substitute this value in equation number 5. Equation number 5 is x plus y is equal to 5. So substitute x is equal to 3 in equation 5, we get, तो इक्वेशन 5 पहले हम लोग को लिखना है. Here write equation number 5, x plus y is equal to 5. So x is equal to 3 plus y is equal to 5. Therefore y is equal to 5 minus this 3. So we get y is equal to 2. So in this way we get the values of x and y. Now solution of the equation is x value 3, y value 2, yani y 3 2. So in this way we can solve the equations which is convertible to linear equations. So if the equation is in this form, then we can solve that equation using this method, equation reducible to the linear. Now let us see one more example. Now you know, here we have to substitute. This is the third example from exercise 1.4. Here 1 upon x minus 2 is in denominator, y plus 3 is in the denominator. So substitute 1 upon x minus 2 is equal to a and 1 upon y plus 3 is equal to b. So this first equation become 27a plus 31b is equal to 85. We get equation number 1. And second equation 31a plus 27b is equal to 89. This is equation number 2. Now you know, by our exercise practices number 1.1, whenever the coefficient of a and b are interchanged, then what we have to do? Add. First step, subtract. We get one equation. Second equation. Now add these both the equations, 1 plus 2. This method we have to use here. So first adding equation 1 and 2. Adding equation 1 and 2. 1 and 2 add करना है. Then we have to write a, first equation, so 27a plus 31b is equal to 85 plus 31a plus 27b is equal to 89. This is equation number 2. Now add this equation. We get 7 plus 1 8 and 3 plus 1 558a plus 58b is equal to 9 plus 5 14 174. So divide by 58. So if we divide by 58, we get a plus b is equal to 3. This is our equation number 3. Now subtract equation 1 from 2. Subtract 2 from 1 or 1 from 2. So we are subtracting subtract equation 1 from 2. That means first we have to write second equation minus the first equation. So second equation is 31a. Second equation is 31a plus 27b is equal to 89 minus 27a plus 31b is equal to 85. Now you know, while subtracting we have to add both equation and change the sign of second one. So 31 minus 27 we get 4a. 27 minus 31 we get minus 4b is equal to 89 minus 85 is 4. Divide by 4. So divide by 4 we get. If we divide by 4 we get a, 4 get cancel, minus b is equal to 1. This is our equation number 4. Now consider this equation 3 and 4. If we observe 3 and 4, the coefficient of a equal, b equal, but the sign of b are different. Therefore by adding equation 3 and 4 in this method, first add, then subtract, then add. Remember this one, when the coefficient of a and b are interchanged, then we have to use this method. So by adding equation 3 and 4 we get. Third one is here, it is a plus b is equal to 3. A plus b is equal to 3, and fourth one is here, a minus b is equal to 1. So add 2a, b get cancel, is equal to 4. So we get a is equal to 2. Now substitute this value of a in equation 3. Substitute a is equal to 2 in equation 3 we get. So third equation is a plus b is equal to 3. Now substitute a is equal to 2. 2 plus b is equal to 3. Therefore b is equal to 3 minus 2. So we get b is equal to 1. So in this way we get the values of a and b, but our equation is in the form of x and y. So again resubstitute the value of a and b. Remember, don't forget to resubstitute the value. So again resubstituting the value of a and b. So our next point is resubstitute a is equal to 1 upon x minus 2 and b is equal to 1 upon y plus 3. So first part, a is equal to 1 upon x minus 2, but a is equal to, here we have the value of a is 2, so substitute that value. 2 can be written as 2 upon 1, means 2 is equal to 1 upon x minus 2. So here it is 2 upon 1. By cross multiplication we get 2x minus 2 to the 4 is equal to 1. So 2x is equal to 1 plus 4. So 2x is equal to 5, means x is equal to 5 by 2. So in this way we get the value of x as 5 by 2. How? Listen again. A is equal to 1 upon x minus 2, because here we consider the denominator 1 upon x minus 2 is equal to a. So a is equal to 1 upon x minus 2. But we have the value of a is 2. 2 is equal to 1 upon x minus 2. So by cross multiplication, 2 into x to x minus 2 2s are 4 is equal to 1 into 1. Now 2x is equal to 1 and this 4 become plus. So we get 2x is equal to 5, x is equal to 5 by 2. Second part. Here b is equal to 1 upon y plus 3. Now value of b is 1. Value of b, we have already found that value is 1. So 1 is equal to 1 upon y plus 3. By cross multiplication, y plus 3 is equal to 1. So y is equal to 1 minus 3. So y is equal to 3 becomes minus 2. So in this way we get x and y. That means solution of this equation is equal to 5 by 2, that is the value of x, and minus 2, that is the value of y. So in this way we can solve the examples from this exercise 1.4. So dear student, I tried to explain all the examples from 3 examples from practice set 1.4. I hope you have understood all the examples. If you have any doubt, then write in comment and do practice of these examples. So student, watch my videos on YouTube. On YouTube, practice set 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 are there. Watch and take a benefit of that videos. Thank you.